What up, boys, and welcome back to another Shadowlands video. So in this video, we have another episode of the 0 to 10 million gold Shadowlands series, and we're going to take a look at the mailbox to see how much gold we got from the stuff that we farmed yesterday, and we're also going to look at the stuff that I have farmed today. So today is Sunday, a day where I usually relax more and like answer YouTube comments, work on my book, and stuff like that. But I still managed to pull in a couple of hours of farming, so I'm going to go ahead and show you guys the results of that right away. So as you guys can see in my bag, I've been doing skinning. I'm now the skinning master, and that is because it's truly something that I really enjoy, and it's nice. If I don't want to do a pull, I can just like stop right there, and I can stealth, and I can answer YouTube comments, watch some YouTube videos, and then go back to farming. It's just nice, relaxing, and the gold per hour is absolutely insane on it. It's the best way that I know how to make gold per hour solo. If you're out farming, we're not talking about crafting stuff, but like actually grinding, it's the highest yielding gold per hour for me on my realm. So I did a bunch of hours of that, and we're going to take a look at see how much that's going to be valued at once we post it on the auction house. The only thing that is that kind of sucks right now is that meat is really good. I mean, it's extremely good, super valuable. But in the past, I've been crafting it into to this one, the Tenebris Crown Roast Aspic, but it's going for less than 200 gold each right now. So it would be a loss. Like I can sell the meat as it is right now, and I would make more gold selling the meat than actually crafting the food. So, however, though, this farm right here that I've been doing all day, the reindeer route that I like to call it, is still really good. It's just when I could sell the food for 300 gold a pop, it was the meat was better gold per hour. However, a lot of the leather has been holding its value extremely well, so I've been able to compensate for that with the increased prices on leather. It's gone down slightly now in the weekend with more people farming, but I believe it's going to get a bump like we've seen the last couple of weeks whenever reset day happens and people need to craft more legendaries. So that is what I've done today. And before we see how much gold that's worth, we're going to take a look at the mailbox, which has lower than the last two cleanouts, 331,000 gold. And that's because I did a lot of testing of farms yesterday, so I didn't get that much value up on the auction house. And I'm kind of saved by, let me see if I can find it. Yeah, I mentioned this one in the last video. I got some epic shoulders while doing the skinning farm, and they actually sold for 65k. So it would have been a less than 300k cleanout if it wasn't for the shoulders that saved me. But besides from the shoulders, you guys can see it's some cloth because I did like spend a couple of hours doing 2 times 4. Didn't get any epics though, so the gold per hour wasn't that good. Besides from that, it's the usual. It's I didn't make the food this time. I sold the meat. Once again, it was better golds selling the meat than it was actually crafting the food. So we're talking about skinning and meat and the epic giving the gold, and then also some gold on selling cloth doing 2 times 4. But with those right above 300,000 gold, we have broken a million gold in sales from 3 days of farming, 1.1 million, 1,154,000. So that's relatively decent. And then we're going to go ahead and we're going to post all of this on the auction house. I know some people would shuffle this in some way and disenchant it for more profit. That's not the clue with this challenge. This challenge is to farm and then just dump it on the auction house. As simple as possible. I am doing cooking because cooking is a profession that everyone can pick up and it's just so simple. But right now, I'm not even doing that. So let's just bump all of this up on the auction house. We're not going to wait around for better prices and speculate in that or anything. We're just pumping it up on the auction house. All of it. And then a gold each. That's really bad. At least 115. They're like the bones, man. They are absolutely horrible in price right now. Let's see, the meat, 130 gold each, 57.7 thousand gold just in the ribs today. Then we have the crawler meat, 14k. Some shadowy shanks. This is almost worthless though, this stuff right here. I also got some herbs, but this is just like while doing my skinning farms and running around doing like world quests for like the calling quest and so on. Then I'm obviously if I see a herb, I'm gonna pick it up, right? And the fish is from the mission table where you get like the bag of fish. So now that everything is up on the auction house, I am saving Nightshade though. I have 132 in the bag, so I have even more in the bank, like way more. I'm doing some Nightshade farming daily, and with the intentions of dropping it like later on when mythics arrive. So before we take a look at the total value, let's mention the sponsor of today's video, which is myself, on the 0 to 10 million gold guide. So if you guys haven't picked it up already, you guys can still get it for 50% off using the code Shadowlands, where you can find the link for that down below in the description and pinned comment. And this is an up-to-date book. It's going to be constantly updated throughout the entire expansion. And if you buy it now, it's like a one-time purchase, but you will receive every single future in the any update in the future for free every single time for every single expansion. So going to the auction house right now, we can see that we have 359,360 roughly thousand golds in sales. Well, in potential sales, like that's the value of everything that I farmed today that's up on the auction house. And I'm actually getting some sales. Like this stuff flies off the auction house. People buy all of this current content stuff relatively fast. So I'm already getting sales. 23,000 gold in sales since I started the video. And yeah, it just keeps on going up. So roughly, well, almost 380,000 gold if it were to sell for this price. Sometimes I have to cancel the auctions and repost them because I get undercut. But like I'll get right above 300,000 gold of this regardless. So that's relatively good. So that was it for like today's update video and what I did. I do have a slightly different strategy next week of making gold. We're going to go in more into details on that in the upcoming videos next week, but it's slightly different. However, it's hard to beat skinning right now, so I'm definitely going to do skinning as well, but we're going to be heavily concentrated in certain areas now with Mythic release coming out and so on, some different techniques, which I'm going to come back to in these update videos. But that was pretty much it for this video. And as always, if you guys got any questions whatsoever, just leave the questions down below in the comment section. And I'm going to do my absolute best to answer every single one of them. But until then, guys, have a good one. Bye-bye.